The U.S. men's hockey team were met with cheers and a standing ovation, as you can see, for the State of the Union last night, just 2 days after they won the gold medal in the Olympics. Following that win, the team paid tribute to their late teammate, Johnny Gaudreau, by bringing his jersey or taking his jersey out on the ice, taking his children out there as well. And we talked to two players who were instrumental in that tribute.
Yeah, we wanted to just carry along his legacy. Obviously, he was USA Hockey. He played the most games at the World Championships. He had the most points. He really embraced what it meant to be a USA Hockey player, and a lot of us wanted to follow in his footsteps. So a lot of guys that played for USA Hockey really looked up to John and felt like that was just the right thing to do, was to have his kids on the ice, have his family there, and to have his jersey in our picture.
And joining us now is Johnny's wife, Meredith, who we saw in the pictures and in the stands. Hey, Meredith, thank you so much for coming on.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
You're welcome. So we saw on the ice, we saw your daughter's beautiful little Noah, and she was in Zach's arms, and she's comfortable with Zach because I think she was Zach's flower girl. And then we saw Dylan with John Jr. in the middle of the pack. They had your husband's jersey. They were skating that around the ice, so proud. They were chanting his name at the Miami Club. I think we have some sound of that. We'll listen for that. And then I want to get your reaction. Listen to this.
Johnny Hockey! Johnny Hockey! Johnny Hockey!
That was at a club when they were celebrating when they came back to the States, and they're remembering your husband. What did all of this mean to you? I mean, y'all are a family.
Yeah, it meant the world to me. I really am so thankful to these guys for being really great friends, really great teammates. Just to include our kids and honor John the way they do, it's all I can ask for right now. I think John would be very flattered, very humbled. And it's just really, really heartwarming that they show him that much respect and continue to do these things. It's very touching.
What
I
did your
think John
children?
really deserves it.
Yeah, definitely. What did your children say?
They were a little quiet. In these moments, Noah starts to get a little quiet because she's starting to connect the dots a little bit, but she was really happy. She did at the end say she was having a lot of fun with those boys. So I was glad because she used to be pretty scared to go out on the ice with them, and now she jumps right into their arms, and she loves Uncle Z very much. And I was really glad too that Matthew Tkachuk got to hold her as well and bring her back to us because him and John were super close also, as well as Dylan Larkin. So it was really special. I think they did really well, and I think they felt special. So I was really glad.
Yeah, I know in the hockey world, especially now living in the Northeast, everyone, they know your husband. I mean, he was a legend. Your father-in-law, who we also saw in the stands, has helped coach those kids. The hockey world in South Jersey, they all know who he is. It's a legendary family. And I know you're going to pass that on probably to your son, who is just the cutest thing I've ever seen, right there on your father-in-law's shoulders. Y'all are just such an instrumental family in the hockey world. So what do you say to the people who love your family, who've never met y'all, but support you and rally around you?
Yeah. Thank you for all the support. All the messages, all the posts people make. I really read a lot of them, all of them almost. It's John's impact impresses me more and more every day. This is a testament to that. There's no bigger stage than this Olympic stage, and seeing, worldwide that he was recognized, and, we have worldwide support is how it feels right now. It definitely helps on our hard days.
Yeah, I know that Johnny's coach said, that the coach of the Olympic team said he would have been on the team, 100%. Never had a chance to be on it or to try out for it, but he would have been because he's the best, one of the best, if not the best in our country. What would he say to the team?
I think he would thank them. I think he's very proud of them. Bringing his jersey every step of the way, making him a part of this. He really, really wanted to be a part of this. So I think he would be very, very thankful, and I'm very proud of these guys.
Meredith, thank you so much. We're thankful to you and your family, the impact your husband has made on our country. And there's no coincidence in this. It was your son's 2nd birthday, and it was the anniversary to Miracle on Ice. He's upstairs, he's with God, and he is watching down on you. God bless you. Thanks, Meredith.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.